So the reality as a property hunter, you are likely to work with more investors than buyers, unless you totally focus on buyers and you're not looking for the frequency of deal flow that you might have with investors. So if you are just purely focused on buyers buying their homes, then you don't need to watch this part of the training. However, most of you will be looking at for investment property, so we're going to look at rental yields and researching rental properties in the area. So very similar to sold properties, we're going to go to Rightmove, we're going to go to rent and then property to rent. Then we're going to put in our area. And then we're going to do the same. We're just going to go one beds first of all, include let agreed properties, then find properties. So there's 54 results for one beds. So we're just going to have a quick look at filters. We don't want house shares. We don't want retirement homes. We don't want student accommodation. We're going to go to done. So we've got 33 results here. So again, we're going to show oldest listed. And then we're going to start to work our way through these one beds properties. So very similar to how we worked sold prices, we're just going to work our way through one to one. So Westwood, Scarborough, and remember we're on our rentals tab here at the bottom. Westwood, Scarborough, so an apartment. It's on with CPH, right click, copy link address. So added on the 7th of November 2022. £600 per month, one bedroom. So again, condition exactly the same as we've worked before. Do you want to just click on it, have a look at the condition? This is open to your own opinion. This isn't gospel. So again, to be fair, it looks like it's been refurbished. Yeah, definitely looks refurbished. Now remember, you've got to take rental photos with a pinch of salt sometimes. Sometimes agents use old photos from when the property was first done, so this might not be how it looks right now. So the condition really isn't overly important with rental properties at this stage. It's just to give you an idea as to the rental amount per month. So this property looks like it was refurbished, newly refurbished apartment. So we'll just go here, immaculate. There's no reductions. It's been on the market for 98. Now here, we just look at the price history. It does look like this let fell through. First seen 600, then 600 fell through, and then it has come back on the market again. Now with rentals, it's not as important to understand the history of the property. This could be failed referencing. It could be all sorts of different reasons as to why that fell through. It's not our job here from the rental perspective to speculate why it has gone or not gone. So for the purposes of this, we don't have to include this information. The only thing we're bothered about is whether it's been reduced. So the reduction in rent is important because that gives us an idea as to what rentals are doing in the area or whether agents are overvaluing things. But for the purposes of what research we're doing, we don't need to worry about fall-throughs, lets that have fallen through. So just on the spreadsheet, it isn't there. That's why. So we'll just quickly have a look and make sure there's nothing else here. Not let agreed yet. We might put in here fallen through once, possibly, just to keep us up to date with what's going on as to why it's not let from the 7th of November till now. It's not let agreed. We can just put fallen through. And then again, we're just going to keep working our way through the rental properties. Same principle with the postcode, YO112JD from Google search. And then we're going to move on to the next one. And we're just going to keep, again, working our way down. And we'll get all the one beds. Then we'll get all the two beds, all the three beds, all the four beds. And then you're going to start to get an idea with regards to the averages for one beds, two beds, three beds. You're going to see what the averages for one beds houses versus one bed apartments. And again, we're just going to give that real solid knowledge of the rental market for single lets in the area by doing that research. So again, go down through, fill in the information for the properties available in your area. And of course, the beauty of this, as new ones come on, you can add them. The first tranche of this is going to be quite heavy because we're going to be updating all the properties that are currently on the market. Once we are updating this, we can quickly have a look every week, every couple of weeks, just to update new properties that have come on the market. Then we would just basically search by date listed newest, go down to the point which is our property, last property that we've added, and then just add the newer ones on. So that's rental properties. What we'll do now is we'll go on to rooms because obviously you may well be looking at house shares, room lets. So price per room is also going to be an important thing for you to understand. So again, we'll show that in the next video.